Hey everybody, welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Kingdom Hearts Re-Chain of Memories, which I will likely start abbreviating to Recom on PC. So, in part 1, we saw the aftermath picking up from the ending of Kingdom Hearts 1. We are now in the mysterious Castle Oblivion where to lose, to find is to lose, and to lose is to find, as the creepy black-coated guy told us. So far we've seen 2 of them, one who we do not know who he is, and then the other one, Axel, again one of my personal favorite characters in this series. So after we were tested by Axel, he gave us 5 world cards to pick from to use in any order we choose. In this episode, I am going to be using the Agrabah world card, so we're going to relive our memories of Agrabah from the first Kingdom Hearts game. It's going to be the same. The gameplay doesn't change. It's all cards, just the world and appearance changes from floor to floor based on the world card we use. So, let us once again dive to the heart. So I did do some power leveling since the last video. Again, especially with this game, I'm going to keep all the level grinding and stuff off screen. Otherwise, more than half of the Let's Play is just going to be level grinding, and that doesn't really sound very exciting to me. Alright, so we're at level 15 now. We've got some Moogle points. I've already done some deck editing. And we should be in pretty good shape to go after the second floor now. Moving to another floor erases all the rooms you've created. If you return to this floor later, you'll need to make new rooms using new map cards. So what that means is you're just walking. If you return to this floor later, you're coming back to a blank slate. The rooms you've made already won't be there.
What's wrong, Jiminy?
Well, you see, what Axel said back there worries me. What could he have meant by, you may no longer be who you are?
I may no longer be me. How can I be anyone else?
Of course. Still, you can't be too careful.
Yep. Feels like just about anything could happen here in Castle Castle Oblivion. Oh, yeah. Now I remember.
We'll be okay. Whatever it is they're cooking up, we'll be able to handle it together.
Course we will. Like at that creepy castle we explored together. The one with all those weird contraptions.
When was that?
I can't remember. What was it called?
Gorge. Oh, it was, Holly? Holler? Sorry, I can't remember.
What? Stop goofing around.
Goofy, sure you didn't make it up?
I don't think so.
Okay, so we're only on the second floor and our memories are already going to hell, so this is going to get pretty bad. The swirling spear in front of Sora is called a warp point. You can freely move to and from floors that you've already completed. Stand near it and press Y or triangle to open the world warp menu. So if we use it, it'll take us back to like the entryway of the castle before the first floor started. Well, before the first floor world started. There is no before the first floor. Or is there?
We'll be here all week if we wait for Goofy to remember.
Harrow, Halo, that's funny. Why can't I yuckin' remember? Look, Sora! Someone's in trouble!
We better do something!
Mind if we help? Thanks. I thought I was done for.
Aladdin! Courage! Yeah! Run! Donald! Heal! Freeze! Aladdin! Power! Heal! Freeze! Heal! Courage! Freeze!
They just keep coming!
Guess we better see if the legends are true. Magic lamp, my first wish. Get rid of these Heartless. Stand back, kids. Genie of the lamp coming through. Ain't nothing I can't make right as rain. Well, if we had rain in the desert. But enough dry jokes. One Heartless disappearing act coming right up. Gosh, a yuck.
Why didn't you call him in the first place?
It's not that simple. You see, I couldn't have said it better myself, but I will anyway. I'm strictly limited to 3 wishes per master, and ixnay on the wishing for more wishes. So you've got 2 wishes left? Better use them carefully. I've got to get back to the palace somehow, but with all these Heartless... Hey, Sora, we're headed that way too, so why don't we go with Aladdin? Sounds like a plan. That would be great. Thanks a lot. Alright, so there's our Key to Beginnings card for this floor. So, instead of having to change party members like the first game, we'll just get Donald, Goofy, and Aladdin cards throughout the battles.
Aladdin! Aladdin! Heal! Freeze!
Now, there is one in particular new map card that I'm keeping an eye out for here.
Aladdin! Aladdin! Courage! Freeze!
Now that's a cool map card, but not the one I'm looking for.
Aladdin! Freeze! 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 Courage! Back off! Ha!
See if we can get that Pluto card to show up.
Aladdin! Freeze! Heal! Freeze! Donald!
Should have shown up by now.
Freeze! Yes! Aladdin!
Alright, so I couldn't get the Pluto card to show up, but that card that we just got, the map card, is exactly the one that I wanted. You can't get those on the first floor, you start getting them here.
Freeze! Freeze! Power! Aladdin! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Freeze! Freeze! Heal! Goofy!
Whoa!
Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Goofy! Freeze! Aladdin!
Alright, so looks like two of our story rooms are right here. Whoops, wrong tab. So that one we already have the key for, but there's only a few rooms on this floor anyway, so let's just go and explore those first.
Yeah! Yeah! Yeah!
Alright, so that's a new kind of Keyblade card, the Three Wishes from Kingdom Hearts Final Mix.
Yeah!
Alright, so this card, the Calm Bounty, opens a nice, peaceful room with no Heartless and just a treasure chest. Now you want to open at least one of these rooms on each floor, starting from this one up, because it usually has either a new slate or a new card. There's one floor where you want to open two of them.
Yeah!
Alright, so we just got our first gravity card, and now that we have one, we should be able to start getting those from treasure spots too. Alright, so let's try out the other new room card that we got. So this room is cool because the enemies can potentially drop a prize. It'll give you a roulette. So if your trigger finger's good, you can almost choose what card you're gonna get.
Freeze! Freeze! Donald!
So we didn't get it that time, but we will, sooner or later.
Freeze! Freeze!
There it is.
Freeze! Power! Freeze! Freeze! Power! Freeze! Heal! Freeze! Courage! Aladdin! Courage! Aladdin! Courage! Freeze! Goofy!
Loyal!
Heal! Freeze! Courage! There! Freeze! Yeah! Donald! Goofy!
Loyal!
Alright, I think that's all the Heartless here. There might be one more. So the roulette room's pretty cool. I mean, as long as luck's on your side, it gives you a chance to kind of pick and choose what cards you want if there's certain ones you need and you're having horrible luck getting a hold of.
Aladdin! Yeah! Aladdin! Heal! Power! Freeze! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha!
Alright, so we have one more room we can open up and then onto the cutscenes. Because there's always that one grayed out room that's going to be the moment's reprieve after we finish the boss. And that one up there is another one of those key to reward rooms that we won't be able to open for quite some time still. So the Teeming Darkness has a large number of battles, and it's one of only 3 map cards that increases the chance of enemy card drops.
Donald!
Thanks, Donald.
Freeze! Freeze! Courage! Goofy!
Loyal!
Sweet.
Freeze! Freeze! Courage! Freeze! Freeze! Power! Goofy!
Loyal!
Power!
So this one's pretty cool. Deliver up to 3 blows and a powerful jumping combo upon the enemy. 3 attack cards of differing types, so we can't use it yet because we only have the Kingdom Key and 3 wishes. And then the total value has to be between 10 and 15. And it's basically a watered down version of Ars Arcanum from Final Mix. But we'll get Ars Arcanum later.
Freeze! Freeze! Power! Donald! Aladdin! Yeah! 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 Goofy!
Loyal!
Freeze! Yeah! Donald! Aladdin! Courage!
So there's two types of map cards I'm like trying to stockpile right now, and that's the Sleeping Darkness and the Calm Bounty. The Sleeping Darkness I'm stockpiling for an RNG manipulation trick for the enemy cards. And then the Calm Bounty because we need to use at least one on each floor.
Donald! Aladdin! Freeze! Donald! Freeze! There! Yeah! Aha! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Rah! Ha! 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 Yeah! Yeah! Ha! Freeze! Power! Freeze! 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 Courage! Yeah! Yeah! Aladdin! Yeah!
Oh, cool. Enemy drop card.
Aladdin! Yeah! Power! Yeah! Freeze! Freeze! Courage! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! 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 Donald! Goofy!
Loyal!
Freeze! Freeze! Power! Goofy!
Loyal!
Alright, now that is a super cool map card. So, that one that we just picked up fulfills any criteria except key cards. If you're lucky enough to pick up a lot of these, save them, because later on when you get to room requirements where it's 99 total value of such and such color card, you can just use one of these and that immediately clears that out. So if you're lucky enough to get them, like I said, hang on to them until the later couple, like the last few floors. Save them for the last floor if you can.
Yeah!
Alright, so we've gone through every room in this floor once, so let's start doing the story cutscenes and the boss fight. Alright, so any green card and the Key of Beginnings. So, why are you going to the palace, Aladdin? That no-good royal vizier, Jafar. He tricked me into getting this magic lamp from the Cave of Wonders. The cave was crawling with Heartless. I'm lucky I made it back to Agrabah in one piece. Wasn't there anyone else there to help you out? This Jafar guy's got some nerve giving such dangerous orders. I know how you feel, Master. People have been ordering me around for 10,000 years, and what help do I get? I keep wishing someone will wish me out of this gig, but go figure the odds on that. Well, how about I use my third wish to set you free? Doth my pointy ears deceive me? Master, you do that for me? You're not just pulling my top knot now, are you? I promise, Genie. Anyway, there's only one thing I really want. Then we'll just have to do something about that, Al. Can I call you Al? So what'll it be? Fame? Fortune? A herd of luxury camels to call your very own? Well, there's this girl. Her name is Jasmine. She's Princess of Agrabah. And that's the problem. It's hard for a street rat like me to get a chance to see her. That's how this all started. I thought if I went to the Cave of Wonders, I could get the treasure, and maybe then Jasmine would want to meet me. Sounds like your wish should be that you can see Jasmine anytime you want, huh? Well, I've got just the package for you. You'll not only meet the lady, you'll go in style. As Prince Ali. How do you like the sound of that, Al? Me? A prince? Can you really do that? In an Agrabah minute. I guess the legends were true after all. Come on, let's get to the palace. Key of Guidance. Anybody want to take bets on whether or not Jafar steals the lamp again? So any cards totaling a value of 15. So I really don't want to give any of those up. I'll happily give that up.
Look at that!
Who is that? It's Jasmine! She needs our help. We'll never make it in time. But I've got no choice. Genie, I wish for you to save Jasmine. Can do. Charge! Jasmine! We're lucky. She fainted, but it looks like she's okay, yuck. But now you've only got one wish left. Not again. Sorry, Genie, but you are the only one who can... Wait, this is your last wish. Don't waste it. This time, let us handle the wish granting.
Freeze! Freeze! Power! Aladdin! Yeah! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha! Rah! Yeah! Heal! Freeze! Courage! Donald! Donald!
Break that one.
Freeze! Heal! Power! Aladdin! Yeah! 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 Ha! Yeah! Yeah! Rah! Ha! Back off! Ha!
Alright, so that's our first ether item card. See? We didn't need Genie this time. Thanks, Sora, but I'm still down to my last wish. What?
What's happening?
Oh no, the lamp! It's gone! It seems my plans have gone amiss. I was certain you'd waste your last wish. What with poor Jasmine in distress and these delightful creatures to deal with. But no matter. At last the lamp and its genie are mine to command. Why are you doing this, Jafar? You've got the lamp. What more do you want? Such an interesting question. You see, I knew you were going to use the lamp to try and win Jasmine's heart. But we can't have that now, can we? Because I am the one Jasmine will marry. You? Certainly you realize that if I marry the princess, then nothing can stop me from becoming Sultan. You're nothing more than a pawn in my game, street rat. Genie, my first wish. Deliver Jasmine to me. Genie, what are you doing? Sorry, Al. My hands are tied on this one. I gotta obey whoever has his mitts on the lamp. Precisely. Farewell, Aladdin, you fool. Great. Now I've lost Jasmine and the lamp. You can feel bad about it some other time. If you don't pull yourself together, you'll never see Jasmine again. You lost the lamp. So what? You can still save her on your own. Losing someone you care about is bad, but not as bad as never getting them back. Sora. You're right. I can't give up now. I gotta save Jasmine.
But Jafar's got the lamp. We can't just walk up to him and expect to win.
Worked last time. Maybe we can. I've got an idea. Listen up. Alright, let's head out to the hallway and save. I don't think that's going to help us too much right now, so let's just get another attack card in there. And for this fight, because we need a spell that's actually going to go towards the target instead of just flying off on its own. Oh, we don't have a lot of those though either yet, do we? Okay, we're yeah, let's just leave it the way it is for now. I was hoping it'd be better if we had a few more fire cards, but such is the luck of the draw. So any red card at all. What's this? Has Aladdin given up on his precious Jasmine already? Well, I'm not going to waste a wish on the likes of you three. I'll deal with you myself. Aladdin, now! What? You! Genie! Seize him! Al, forgive me, girl. You fell for it, Jafar. What do you mean? He means that you just blew your second wish. Only one left. Go ahead. Use it to win Jasmine's heart. You'll still have us to deal with. Oh, now I get it. Al, you are so clever. Well, well, the cunning of a rat. But unfortunately, you can't see beyond the bait. Your little ploy changes nothing. I can crush you once and for all and make Jasmine my own. Genie, my last wish. Transform me into an all-powerful genie! It's so hot. Jafar must be doing this.
Donald!
Oh, that was close.
We rescued Jasmine and we got the lamp back.
You still have one wish left, Aladdin. He sure does. Time for me to make a prince out of this guy. Of course, I'd like to be free, but like they always say, genies can't be choosers. You're probably miffed about that whole puppet of Jafar thing anyway. Go on, Al. Wish for what's really in your heart. Be a prince. Get the girl. Okay, here goes. Genie, I wish for your freedom. But Al! Now no one like Jafar can use you for evil again. Genie, you're free. Al, I'll never forget this. But what about Jasmine? What are you gonna do? I was wrong, Genie. If I used your help to win Jasmine, I'd be no better than that creepy old pervert. Jasmine means the world to me. I want to show her the real me. That's the spirit. Thanks, and good luck to you too. What for? I was ready to give up back there, but what you said really kept me going. That's when it hit me. You must be looking for someone you care about too. Yeah. Listen, Genie. Say no more, little pal. I know just what you're thinking. Here you go, Sora. Whenever you need me, just call. That okay with you, Al? Of course. Are you sure? Anytime at all. Hey, without you guys, I might never have been able to ditch that lamp. And I think Aladdin will be fine without me for at least a little while. I see. Thanks. Let's hope both our wishes come true then. Take care, Sora. Alright, so we got our Genie summon card.
Yeah! Huh. Yeah! Ha! Ha! Yeah! Ha! Ha!
Huh? What's the matter?
It's that creepy castle that I was talking about earlier. I know I didn't imagine it. 'Cause that was the castle where Sora had to use the Keyblade to free Kyrie's heart. Then he just disappeared, and I was so worried. How could I ever forget that?
Oh, it was when I turned into a Heartless. Wait, that happened in a castle?
You forgot that? 'Cause I remember perfectly.
Then what's it called?
That's easy, it was. Somebody help me. Is it in your journal?
Every word. I finished the first volume right before we got to this castle. Now then, if I can just find it. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. Oh, how could it be?
What's the matter?
Oh, my entries, they're gone. Every page is blank.
What do we do?
How could this have happened? I'm so careful with the journals. All that hard work is gone.
The journal's blank. What's going on?
I don't think Jiminy would erase his own journal.
Once we get out of the castle, let's help Jiminy rewrite the journal. Alright, so no visits from our esteemed hosts this time. Alright, so we've got some more journal entries unlocked, some more stuff in the card collection. We've got a new attack card, a new magic card, a new summon card, a new item card, a new friend card. Managed to pick up another enemy card, which is pretty lucky. Oh, wait a minute. Alright. Okay, so this card is actually very, very broken. And when we start getting into the later floors where the bosses can like rip you to shreds in a matter of seconds, we're going to be using this to break every single one of those boss fights. Picked up some new map cards. I'm going to do a review on this game just like I did on Final Mix, where we go over like the entire journal and all the other stuff in the game. Right now I'm just clearing these out because seeing those new icons drives the OCD up a wall. Then we've got all the Agrabah character entries. And of course, some more Heartless entries. Alright, so that's going to be it for Castle Oblivion's second floor. I know this game isn't going to be anywhere near as exciting as the first game. It's going to be pretty bland and repetitive in comparison. I mean, I'm not going to mess around with the deck and my attack strategy too much until we start unlocking more cards. Right now, I'm just focusing on crowd control and clearing out the battlefield as much as possible. So I'm going to do a little bit more off-screen grinding before the next floor, and then I will see you all back when we head up the stairs to floor 3. I hope everyone's enjoying this journey so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.